Do you know that there were some really weird things that happened during the Passion of the Christ filming? First of all, Mel Gibson talked to Jim Caviezel about the role and was explaining how hard this was going to be, how demanding on his body it was going to be. And Jim Caviezel said, I have to do it. I feel like I have to do it. My initials are also JC, Jim Caviezel, and he was also 33 years old at the time. He was the same age as Jesus. And Mel Gibson, in response, said, "You're scaring me." Now, filming was so demanding on Jim Caviezel that he lost 45 pounds while filming for the role. When he was on the cross filming the crucifixion scenes, he got struck by lightning. Yeah, that's right, he got struck by lightning while he was on the cross filming the role. He was accidentally whipped twice during one of the torture scenes, and one of them actually left a 14-inch scar on his back. He dislocated his shoulder, he suffered pneumonia and hypothermia from hanging on the cross nearly naked for hours and hours at a time. His body was so overworked at the end of filming that he needed 2 open heart surgeries. The crucifixion scene alone took 5 weeks to film. That's nearly half of the time of the entire production. Now, the actor that played Barabbas said that it felt like Jesus himself was looking at him in the scenes they had together and not Jim Caviezel. The actor who played Judas, ironically, was an atheist until he filmed this movie. He converted to Christianity, confessed, and baptized his children. There was a Muslim technician that worked on the movie who also converted to Christianity after the film. And this is one of the weirdest things. There were producers on the movie that said these mysterious figures who were all white would show up and give them advice during the filming of the movie, and then once the filming was over, they just disappeared. No one knew who they were. No one saw them again. Now, Jim Caviezel has said that he didn't want people to see Jim Caviezel. He wanted people to see Jesus, and that he believed by doing that, many people would come to faith and conversions would happen. And, I mean, it happened. It's true. It was so hard to get the movie made that no studio wanted to produce it. Mel Gibson himself put up the $30 million of his own money to get this film made. And despite it being R-rated, it was the highest grossing R-rated US movie of all time. And it's led to countless conversions worldwide. So all the weird things that happened with Jim Caviezel, I mean, Mel Gibson warned him it was going to be a tough movie, but geez, really? I mean, 2 open heart surgeries, dislocated shoulder, got struck by lightning while on the cross. So either you could say that this movie was cursed from the get-go, or someone in the spiritual realm, some fallen entity, did not want this movie to be made and tried to stop it and do whatever they could from preventing this to be made. But it was made, and it's changed the world. It's helped the message of Christianity. It's helped give a more accurate depiction, and even then I don't think it's even still close to what Jesus really went through, but it gives you a better idea of how horrible and what he suffered for us that we could be saved. And Mel Gibson's working on another film, The Resurrection of the Christ. The story doesn't end on Friday. It just begins on Sunday.